Okay. 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 And this. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of this, right? Right. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Good.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pacific Unitarian Church. My name is Judy Carter, and I'm your worship associate today. We are pleased to remember and honor that our sanctuary stands on the tribal lands of the Tongva people. We represent progressive religious thought here in the South Bay. We welcome people of all creeds, races, sexual orientations, and gender identities. We invite the children to stay in the service today. We have a few announcements. There's a social justice movie, Behind the Wall, which will be Friday, December 1st at 6:30. There's a racial justice Zoom meeting on Tuesday at 6 p.m., November 28th. And this is entitled, Where Do We Go From Here with Our Racial Justice? If you'd like to join that group, please see the weekly newsletter, and it's got the link to the Zoom meeting. Also, you know how our choir is the most wonderful. We want to put a shout out to them and say, if you'd like to join this group, they meet on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. You can join them, and I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time. And we have another announcement from Angela O, who'd like to come up for us just a second.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about the movie on Friday. It's called Behind the Wall, and the wall is the prison wall. It was made by two filmmakers, both of whom will be here, Leslie Neal and Paul Westkoff, and they went and did interviews with correctional officers to talk about some of the trauma that they experience. And this is a first step. We will be a part of a first step toward a new movement for decarceration, in which not just the voices of activists, advocates, and prisoners, former prisoners, will be heard, but also the voices of correctional officers who will be joined by former lifers. So we have a panel that will include Dr. Karen Lichinsky. She spent her whole career working on healing and trauma inside the prisons. We'll have Stephen Walker, who was the head of the Correctional Officers Association in the state of California and now is working on a wellness initiative. We'll have former lifers, including Tim Cornegay, who now works with Live Free California and Stop the Violence in LA. And I think our own Jabbar Stroud will be here. We will have a juvenile former lifer, Antonio Gonzalez, who now works with Homeboy Industries and is a team lead for people who were formerly incarcerated. It should be a really interesting evening. The film is only 20 minutes because it was a primer for a longer film they were gonna do. So it's a 20-minute film. It'll be a conversation with these invited guests, and then it will be a Q&A, so people can ask questions and find out more about this movement that is starting to emerge in that space. So I hope you can make it. Thank you.
There are many more activities, but time prevents us from listing them all here. And please refer to your newsletter or the PUC website for more information. It is now time to light our chalice. This is from Oliver Sacks. It's called Gratitude. I cannot pretend I am without fear, but my predominant feeling is one of gratitude. I have loved and been loved. I have been given much, and I have given something in return. I have read and traveled and thought and written. Above all, I have been a sentient being, a thinking animal on this beautiful planet, and that in itself has been an enormous privilege and adventure.
Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to see you all. I'm the Reverend Chloe Briede here. I'm the interim minister here at Pacific Unitarian Universalist Church. It's lovely to see everyone because we all had a happy Thanksgiving, I presume. Yes, happy Thanksgiving. Love those nods. And it's lovely to see folks coming in with their leftovers in hand. I saw boxes stacked as we were walking in. Our reading today is called A Good Day. You think this is just another day in your life. It's not just another day. It's the one day that is given to you today. It's given to you. It's a gift. If it's the only gift that you have right now, and it's the only appropriate response is gratefulness. If you do nothing else but to cultivate that response to the greatest gift that is this unique day, if you learn to respond as if it were the first day of your life and the very last day, then you have spent this day very well. Begin by opening your eyes and be surprised that you have eyes you can open. That is incredible, that this incredible array of colors that is constantly offered to us for pure enjoyment. Look at the sky. We so rarely look at the sky. We so rarely note how different it is from moment to moment with clouds coming and going. We just think of the weather, or even of the weather, we don't think of the many nuances of the weather. We just think of good weather and bad weather. This day right now has unique weather. Maybe a kind that will never exactly in that form come again. The formation of clouds in the sky will never be the same that it is right now. Open your eyes. Look at that. Look at the faces of people that you meet. Each one has an incredible story behind their face, a story that you could not fully fathom, not only their own story, but the story of their ancestors. We all go back so far. And in this present moment on this day, all the people you meet, all that life from generations and from so many people all over the world flows together and meets you here like a life-giving water. If only you open your heart and drink. Open your heart to the incredible gifts that civilization gives to you. You flip a switch and there is electric light. You turn a faucet and there is warm water and cold water and drinkable water. It's a gift that millions and millions in the world will never experience. So these are just a few of an enormous number of gifts to which you can open your heart. And so I wish for you that you would open your heart to all these blessings and let them flow through you. That everyone who you meet will meet on this day will be blessed by you, just by your eyes, by your smile, by your touch, just by your presence. Let the gratefulness overflow into blessings all around you, and then it will be a really good day. Today, we're embarking on a collection of gratitude practices, spiritual practices centering gratitude. A spiritual practice is an activity intended to deepen your relationship with the holy or with the world around you. They are practices that connect us to ourselves, our beloveds, and to the great mystery. Whether you believe in God or not, it can be life-giving to engage in things that connect us, enlighten us, bring us joy, and remind us to appreciate our lives. Today, we're changing the order of service just a little bit. So the first spiritual practice we're going to engage in is one of singing. We're going to sing our opening hymn, which is We Gather Together. You're invited to rise in body or spirit.
We gather together to joyful thanksgiving, acclaiming creation whose bounty we share. Both sorrow and gladness we find, and now living we sing a hymn of praise to the life that we bear. We gather together to join in the journey stand firm in committing our passage to be a true affirmation in joy and tribulation, when bound to human care and hope, then we are free.
Hi, my name is Lisa Seitz, and you'll find in your bulletin that you have a survey. So if you want to take that out, and I think Greg gave everybody pens. If you don't have a pen in your survey, maybe Greg could get you one. So today we're going to talk a little bit about gratitude, and you can have a moment to kind of feel your gratitude. I kind of think, my name is Lisa Seitz, did I say that? I'm sorry. I think of gratitude and love as kind of a fountain that lives inside you. And sometimes it's like flowing, and there's so much coming out that is bubbling out of your ears, literally. And sometimes there's just a trickle. So today we're going to try and get you to turn that water faucet on and really get your fountain flowing. So if you look at the survey, there are 4 places, and you're going to write down 4 things that you're grateful for. And just have something for you to listen to while you're writing down. I'm going to share my gratitudes, and maybe that'll give you some ideas as well. Today, my fountain is flowing, just flowing, and I'm not sure why, but it is. So I'm very grateful for my family, my lovely girl, Chelsea, and Dan, and my niece and my nephew, who I hold so dear. And I'm also very happy for Democratic progressives all over the United States, in school boards, in governors, in representatives in every part of our government that are working so hard to help children and women and to help those that are poor or in pain, and also trying to help us keep our democracy. I'm especially grateful for Mother Nature and all her splendor and bounty. If you know me, I'm literally a flower child. I could hug a tree forever. And I go out in my garden, and it really restores me. I'm so, so, so grateful for that. And I'm also very grateful for good books and great discussions with people that I respect, and people that share my opinion and other opinions as well. So have you guys been writing? So when you get your survey done, if you could hold it close in your heart and think about things that we are grateful for every single day that are all around us, and keep your fountain flowing.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for helping us reflect on what we're grateful today in this glorious day that we have. I invite you into a time of meditation and prayer with me. This is a meditation from Jack Kornfield. Let yourself sit quietly and at ease. Allow your body to be relaxed and open. Do what you need to get there. Maybe it's moving around a bit, shifting, opening or closing your eyes. Your breath natural, your heart easy. Begin the practice of gratitude by feeling how year after year you have cared for your own life. Now let yourself begin to acknowledge all that has supported you in this care. With gratitude, I remember the people, animals, plants, insects, creatures of the sky and sea, air and water, fire and earth, all whose joyful blessings bless our life every day. With gratitude, I remember the care and labor of 1,000 generations of elders and ancestors who came before me. I offer my gratitude for the blessing of this earth that I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the measure of health I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the family and friends I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the community I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the teachings and lessons I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the life I have been given. Just as we are grateful for our blessings, so can we be grateful for the blessings of others. We now ask you to shift your concentration, shift your practice from gratitude to the cultivation or the wish of joy. Continue to breathe gently. Bring into your mind someone you care about, someone it is easy to rejoice for. Picture them and feel the natural joy you have for their well-being, happiness, and success. With each breath, offer them your grateful, heartfelt wishes. May you be joyful. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and causes for your joy and happiness increase. Sense this empathetic joy and caring in each phrase. When you feel some degree of natural gratitude for the happiness of this loved one, extend this practice to another person you care about. We'll recite the same phrases for this next person that you care about. May you be joyful. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and causes of your joy and happiness increase. And gradually, as you go, we can open this meditation up to other loved ones and benefactors. After the joy for them grows strong, you might even include yourself in this wish for joy. And then perhaps extend it to people you might feel neutral about, or acquaintances, or even to people that you don't like. This wish for joy. And we'll say it a couple more times. May you be joyful. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and causes of your joy and happiness increase. You could pick somebody else. You could extend this outward. May you be joyful. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and causes of your joy and happiness increase. Extending it out again, maybe to another person, maybe to a wider net. Maybe you're encompassing this whole church or even the whole universe with your wishes. May you be joyful. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and causes of your joy and happiness increase. May your joy and happiness increase. That is our prayer of gratitude today. Amen.
Our reading this morning comes from Alicia R. Ford. Love abundant. I lift my eyes up to the hills. From where will my help come? My help comes from love abundant. My help comes from the hills. My help, my help. It comes from ancient mothers whose hearts beat in mine. It comes from the trees that sway and the breeze that sways them. My help comes from all that was and is and will ever be. I lift my eyes, hushed by the soothing touch of waves caressing wounded shores, wounded souls. I lift my eyes to the horizon, bathed by the hum of mothers and mothers' mothers, cradling, gently rocking. I lift my voice, call of the sea, trees, sister moon, Mother Earth, my soul weeping, a symphony of life overflowing, I give myself. I too hum through every pore, with every breath I give myself an extension of all that is, was, and ever will be.
From where does your help come? From where does your help come? Is it from a person or a practice, a place or an animal? Is it something deep inside of you or something outside of you? From where does your help come? You're invited to contemplate this question, and then as answers come to you, to speak them out loud. We're going to speak them out loud into the room. We're not going to pass a mic, so they might get heard by just the people around you, or if you speak a little louder, a little farther than that. From where does your help come? Sometimes a spiritual practice is just speaking something out loud. Saying the thing that comes to your mind, the thing that has value, giving it words, giving it air. In that spirit, we sing our centering hymn, number 18, What Wondrous Love.
What wondrous love is this, oh my soul, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul. What wondrous love is this that brings my such bliss, and takes away the pain of my soul, that takes away the pain of my soul. When I was sinking down, sinking down, sinking down, when I was sinking down, sinking down, when I was sinking down beneath the sorrow's ground, friends to me gathered around. Oh my soul, friends to me gathered around. Oh my soul. To love and to all friends I will sing, I will sing. To love and to all friends I will sing, I will sing. To love and to all friends who pain and sorrows mend, with thanks unto the end, I will sing, I will sing. With thanks unto the end, I will sing.
The Reverend Nadia Boltz-Weber, early in her recovery, describes walking into meetings like Alcoholics Anonymous. She says, "When I first got sober, I remember turning around and just walking out of a recovery meeting if the topic was gratitude. Spending an hour listening to people prattle on about great things in their lives made me want to chew my own hands off," she said. She describes herself as never being the type of person who had those pillows around her house that proclaim things like grateful or blessed. And I tend to agree with her. I'm not that person either. Like Boltz-Weber, I don't keep a gratitude journal, and at different points in my life, I probably could have said thank you more, or been a little less negative, or more appreciative of what life has gifted me or what others are doing for me. Diana Butler Bass says, "Gratitude is, however, more than just an emotion. It is also a disposition that can be chosen and cultivated, an outlook towards life that manifests itself in actions. It is an ethic." I like this idea that gratitude is a disposition to be chosen and cultivated. Perhaps the best example of this was a minister I worked for just a year. He's now in his 70s and retired. He was beloved and had served the same church for 35 years. Working with him, I was surprised by his approach to email. Every email got an answer, sometimes with details, but most of the time it was just a simple, "Thank you so much," exclamation point. It took a bit of getting used to. His approach was so different from regular corporate email culture. and etiquette. But it made me feel good. I knew he saw everything I sent him. I knew he appreciated it. I knew he was paying attention. His little act of gratitude made a huge difference in how I felt as his employee and even as how I view him today as a person. Reverend Ken is a nice guy. He is someone who chooses to cultivate gratitude towards those around him. He taught me to show more gratitude and to make that a way of life through emails and cards and pointed words of thank you, thank you. Nadia Bolz-Weber says that it took her some practice to learn how to show gratitude. It took getting over the defense mechanism that favors a neutral outlook in life for one that allowed her to be happy, a positive approach, a practice of noticing small things in the world and in God, a practice of when she was feeling too self-centered, of noticing and commenting on the gifts and contributions of others. She started actively looking for positive, good things to be grateful for, good things to acknowledge in others. A practice we are engaging in today, an intentional choice to cultivate gratitude in ourselves. I want to share with you Bolz-Weber's list of things she is grateful for. She says this: I am grateful that I am still sober, that my oven is still working, that my dog still likes me. I am grateful for everything Sacred Harp singing has brought to my life. I am grateful that my adult children don't mind hanging out with me. For the church that I belong to inside the women's prison and the astonishing faith of its members. For having half and half in the fridge when I thought we were out. That's me. That I get to have a little corner of the internet for my writing and for the folks who support me in that. For the remission of my sister's breast cancer. That I get to be alive at the same time as Dolly Parton. Did anybody else see that halftime show? It's pretty great. That there are a couple people on this earth who know me completely and who love me completely, and the absolute mystery and grace of that. That's how she ends. Beloveds, whether you are someone who has those bright pillows around your house proclaiming gratitude or not, whether you're good at gratitude or not, whether you've made it your practice or not, it's something worth cultivating with us today. An attitude worth trying on. It shows others that we see them, that we care, that we love them. It also reminds us to appreciate this life we have been given, to be thankful for this one day we have been given, to be grateful to be alive in this moment, at this time, in this place. May it be so. Amen.
It's time for our offertory, and if you haven't already noticed, look in your order of service, and you'll see a QR code. This is new. We want to update ourselves to the modern generation, and you can actually pay or donate to us through this QR code. You just click on it with your phone, and it connects you to PayPal. Pretty cool. One of the privileges of our free church tradition is to provide all the financial support for our many ministries from among ourselves. Generosity, therefore, is one of the spiritual values we recognize as central to our well-being. You're now invited to participate in the blessing of giving as the ushers come around to accept the gifts of the congregation. Thank you. Please join me in reciting the affirmation of gratitude found on the slide above. Let us be grateful when we are able to give, for many do not have that privilege. Let us be grateful for all those who share their gifts, for we are enriched by their giving. Let us also be grateful even for our needs, so that we may experience the generosity of others.
Our last reading this morning is called A Thank You Note, and it was written by Michael Ryan. My daughter made drawings with the pens you sent, line drawings that suggest the thing they represent, different from any drawing she, at 10, had done, closer to real art, implying what the mind fills in. For her mom, she made a flower fragile on its stem. For me, a lion, calm, contained, but not a handsome one. She drew a lion for me once before on a get well card and wrote, I must be brave even when it is hard. Such love is healing, as you know, my friend, especially when it comes unbidden from our children, despite the flaws they see so vividly in us. Who can love you as your child does? Your son so ill, the brutal chemo, his looming loss owning you now, yet you would be this generous to think of my child with the pens you sent. She has made, I hope, a healing instrument. I love sending cards. I find the act of writing them, signing them, sending them to be an act of love towards my friends and family. I, in fact, have 2 friends that I regularly send postcards and cards to, and it's such a wonderful practice. How might a simple thank you note connect you to something greater? Connect you to something greater. I'm not sure if it connects us to God, but I do think it connects us to each other. Something so simple as a thank you note tells the other that they are seen and worthy of gratitude. It's a practice of showing love. So, as one of our last practices today, we're going to give you a couple minutes to write a thank you note to someone. If it doesn't feel right to do it at the moment, you can take the card with you and think about it. Or you might even pass your card on to someone else who would like to send it instead. So we'll take a couple of minutes to write a thank you note. Thank you. I hope that was a good exercise for you. And if you feel like you need a couple more thank you notes, we always have some in the back today, and also some in the office. So if you're overflowing with gratitude, if your fountain is flowing, like Lisa said, then come get some more and spread your gratitude. Our closing hymn this morning is a fun one. Number 110, We Give Thanks. So you're invited to rise as you're willing and able.
Here we go. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. Are all gathered here and those far away for the time we share with love and care. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day, for all gathered here and those far away for the time we share with love and care. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day, for this precious day, for this precious day.
Thank you all, and thank you for bringing food today from your leftovers if you brought some. And I was told to tell you that lunch is free. This church is dedicated to the proposition that behind all our differences, beneath all our diversity, there is a unity that makes us one and binds us together in spite of time and death and the space between the stars. We pause in silent witness to that unity.
If you want to link up with those beside you, you're welcome to. May the blessing of love be upon you. May love's peace abide with you. May love's presence illuminate your hearts, now and forevermore. So be it. Amen. Shalom. Salam. Namaste. And blessed be. And now our service truly begins.